Hi everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. Today I will share with you how I made 2 Christmas trees. One I made from my stash, just a small one, from cardboard and from scrap pieces of faux fur and a thrifted piece as a base. And the second one was already a Christmas tree, but a very sad one, and I didn't know if I was going to throw it away or just cut off all the picks and do something totally different with it, but I decided to upcycle it to a high-end Christmas tree. So stay tuned for that. Christmas tree number 1. And this is what I have, this mug holder that I thrifted for less than $1. And I will take these handles off and it will be good to go. And I also have this cardboard box that I will use pieces of and a piece of faux fur. And of course my trusty glue gun that is important here. I start off by painting the base there in a dark brown color, just one coat. And this video is part of my COZY Scandi Decor series. And this series is all about making winter and Christmas a cozy place with inspiration from the Scandinavian decor style. So if you have missed any of the other parts in this series, I will leave a link to the playlist in my description box. When the paint has dried, I will take my glue gun and I will create texture on this piece. This will be the stem of my Christmas tree. So I will create the texture on the stem and the roots. At this point, I didn't know where my creation was heading, so maybe I overdid it a little bit. I didn't have to cover the whole stem, sort of, just the lower part. But anyways, here it is, and it starts to look like a tree stem. Now I will cut leaf-shaped pieces out of cardboard, and I will cut some bigger and some smaller, and then I will paint one side of them in a black acrylic color. This video is part of a challenge, Crafting from My Sleigh, and it is hosted by Kiki at Kiki DIYs, and her co-host is Eileen from Krafty Leeny. And if you're not familiar with these ladies and their channels, be sure to jump on over right after this video and check out what they have to offer. I will leave links to the channels in my description box down below, as well as to the playlist of this challenge, so you can get loads and loads of Christmas inspiration. I have started to paint the stem in the same black acrylic, and you can see on the stem there halfway up, a little lower maybe, there is more of a clump of hot glue, and that I have done to prevent the leaves from drooping too much. You will see exactly what I mean in just a minute. As you can see, I have cut plenty of leaves. I ended up not using all of them, but some of them I did go ahead and cut out a piece of faux fur, and I just glue on the side as you see me do there, and then fold the fur over it. And I do the same on the other side. And this will then become a furry tree branch. Now it's time to put my branches into place, and I put them just above this clump of glue to prevent them from drooping too much. It will be kind of a droopy tree anyways, but it will prevent gravity to take over. And I'm just working my way up the bigger branches below and the smaller ones on top. Now I'm working on the very top of the Christmas tree, and I did end up making the top even pointier because I thought it was a little too flat as it is right now. If you're new to my channel, hi! I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs, thrifting, decorating, renovation of my home, some pottery, some painting, anything creative really. Please join me. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and let's be friends. And now I'm working on the garland for my little tree, and I'm taking small wooden beads and just put them on a metal wire. At the end of this video you will see the final result and where I have placed it. Christmas tree number 2, and this is my sad Christmas tree. Oh, nothing much left to it. I wonder if I can do anything with it. It looks like an abandoned kitten you want to take care of almost. So I start off by separating the branches on the top to see what I have to work with. As you can see, it's very sparse between the branches, and it does not look that nice. So what I'm going to start with is to take branches from the bottom of the tree and fill it out on the top, branch by branch. Cut it off, put it in place, just twist it around so it's secure, and I do that with plenty of branches. And you might think, what does that do with the bottom part of the tree? It will be all bare. And you're right, and that is my intention, to have the upper part very fluffy and then just a bare stem on the bottom part. And when I'm done fluffing my tree, I end up with this on the bottom, just the parts that I couldn't cut off. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm cutting, forcing everything to come off the stem. And I'm sure it has been sitting there since the 80s, so it was quite rough to take it off, but it was worth it. And now I'm taking my tree outside and lightly spray paint it with the white matte color. I didn't have any resources to really flock it, but I just went for a subtle touch of the white on the top branches. And I have this wonderful piece of wood, this slice of wood with the bark and the moss still left on it. And my husband is drilling a big hole right in the middle there to accommodate my tree. And now I am sanding off both sides of my wooden slice to get it nice and smooth, not super smooth, but still rustic looking, but not dangerous. No splinters wanted. And now I'm on to the stem of my tree, and I'm wrapping it, the whole stem, the whole bare stem, I would say, with a nautical rope. Now the very last part of the tree, I put some extra pieces of nautical rope, as you can see there, and they will mimic the roots of the tree. So I have finished the stem, and now I'm untangling bits of the extra nautical rope and hot glue it into place. And once this is done, I only have to put on some fairy lights and just the tiniest bit of decoration. It will be very, very subtle. And here they are, my Christmas trees, both decorating my fireplace. The little one on the mantle, and here it is beside my furry gnome. Looking pretty, and you can hardly see the stem there. And the furry branches and wooden beads. Fits right into my COZY Scandi decor. Onto the bigger tree, here it is. And I just put on 3 golden pine cones on the top there, and just the fairy lights, and that's it really for this tree. It looks quite fluffy now, elegant, I think. And here is the stem of nautical rope all the way down to the base. I think it has this high-end Scandinavian feel to it. I love it. So tell me what you think. Did you have a favorite of my Christmas trees? Leave me a comment down below. I so love to hear from you. And if you like this video and videos like this, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button, of course, for more inspirational videos. Thank you so very much for watching. I see you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.